Hello you guys and welcome back. I'm coming to you today, as you probably already know, with this Butter Lace Pre-Cut Unit 8. And this particular unit I have in the color HL 28044. Now if you don't know anything about gray colors, they come in graduations. From the really, really light, which is like a 51, to the really, really dark, which is like a 280. So this one has a 44 in it and a 280. So it's got the really dark part on the end of it. I'm going to show you. The really dark is in the back. But then in the front is a 44, which is a little bit darker than a 51, which is the lightest. So with this particular unit, it's just a lace part. And it comes in a lot of different colors. So I don't want you guys to think that I only got gray. It comes in a lot of different colors, not just the gray. But I got it in this color because I've been trying to find more units that are closer to my own hair color, which is kind of a, I don't know, I guess you could say I have a 280 44 or 280 51 myself. And so I've been trying to find units that I can review for you guys that are the same color as my hair. But don't think that because I'm reviewing these in gray that I won't be coming to you with wigs that are in color, because I actually have a dual review for you coming up soon, which is in a 2 and in a gray. But what I'm going to do with this particular unit is, as I normally do, I'm going to pluck it and then I'm going to mold it down, and I'll put it on after I do that. Since this one is pre-cut, as you guys know, sometimes I have a hard time when it comes to plucking these. So I'm going to use one of these pins to hold the hair down, or the lace down rather, while I'm trying to pluck it. So you guys may not have known, but I had surgery recently and I have not been feeling my best. And because of that, I've kind of been laid up a lot, sort of semi-depressed, I guess you could say, because after you have surgery, I mean, it was just on my foot, but after you have surgery, a lot of times you may kind of go into a little bit of a depression because you're laying down all the time, you're not doing a lot. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that today I decided to get up after being in bed for a week, because I really felt like I needed to get out of bed and do something. I've been reading and I've been doing a little bit of writing, watching TV and stuff like that, but it's not the same as being able to get up and do something like every day like you normally do. And I don't know about you guys, but the older I get, I think the worse it gets for me in terms of feeling kind of down. Because I think as you get to a certain age, you kind of start, you do a lot of reminiscing, I think, of your older age. I mean, when you were younger, rather, you do a lot of reminiscing about what things were like when you were younger. I find myself doing that a lot more than I normally would, especially since I've been laying down. I'm finding that I have a lot of time to think. And I recently turned 67, and I know that in some circles that's not really old, but I think I've just been feeling a little downhearted, just in general. Feeling like I need to do something more important with my life. So I've been trying to do things like reach out to people that I haven't talked to in a long time. Trying to see how helpful I can be to other people. I feel like I'm being helpful when I do some of these things for you guys, but I also feel like I just need to be more helpful in general to people. Like my family, you know, people in my congregation. Just trying to be a little bit more available to people. Because I don't want to be the kind of person that's constantly thinking of only themselves and only doing things that benefit me or maybe my immediate family. But so I've just had a lot of things on my mind lately. And so I haven't gotten up to do a wig review in a minute, and so I decided to get up and do this one because I guess I just got tired of laying in the bed. So if you guys have been through something like this, especially if you're in your 60s, what are you doing to kind of keep yourself out of the doldrums? What kinds of things are you doing to make sure that you don't get like down now like I've been feeling lately? Because I think as older people, it's important for us to figure out what it is that we feel like we're meant to do. I feel like I was meant to teach. I do. I felt like I was meant to teach people, just regardless of what it is. I've just always felt like I've been meant to teach. I didn't always recognize that at first because my father was a teacher. And I never really thought that that was something that was like a calling for me. But the older I get, I think the more I feel like that's kind of what I should be doing. Because I love showing people things. I love helping people with things. Like with this channel, I like doing these reviews to show you guys what I do. So I guess in that sense, teaching is kind of something that I think that I was meant to do. And I do enjoy doing that. Yeah, you guys just tell me what you guys have been thinking in terms of your age and what you feel like makes you most useful. I'm going to finish plucking this and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done plucking this now, so I'm just going to brush out the excess hair. I like this unit because it's a nice length. I think it's maybe 14 inches, something like that. I don't think it's longer than that. As I told you guys before, it's important to make sure that you brush out all the loose hair before you mold it down. Because molding it down, you don't want that loose hair in there. And since this is a part, I'm only going to be able to do so much with it. And I've been trying to bring you guys units that I know will be easy for you, that you don't have to do a lot of work to. Now I didn't put mousse on this one. You can, but I didn't put any mousse on this one. Since it's just a part, I didn't feel like it was necessary to do that. And as you can see, this lace is pre-cut. It's very close. It's very close. But it's not close enough for me, so I'm going to cut it. I actually caught a cold while I was down for this surgery as well. So, again, that's another reason why I haven't been feeling so great. Cutting this close is a bit difficult because of the fact that it's already cut. It's short. Sometimes that can be a problem. But I'm going to do the best that I can with this to get the lace cut the way I want it. So I'm going to get a cap and put it on my head, and then I'm going to put this on. I found some really thin caps recently. These are really thin. I'm not even sure where I got this cap from. Now this particular unit has an adjustable elastic band besides the normal cap construction. It has the two combs in the front, the comb in the back, and the adjustable straps, but it also has an elastic band. I like this length of this particular unit. And I'm not a huge fan of the face framing color in the front. I'm not a big fan of that in terms of the face framing color in the front. Some people like this strip here. I'm not real crazy about that in terms of wigs. I really don't like that much. So I try to brush it through when I can. Get another brush and just see. I usually try to just brush it back because I'm not real crazy about it. I don't like the face framing to be all in the front like that. I kind of would prefer to have it back some. But what do you guys think of this one? I like this. It's a yaki texture. I'm not even going to say it's light yaki. I'm going to say this is like a medium yaki texture. And let me show you what she looks like in the back. This is her in the back. Now I think this unit would look great in any color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift her so that you can see what she looks like as a right or left side part. So I'm going to shift her this way first so we can see what she'd look like as a right side part. Now see, I think that's cute. I think she looks really nice as a right side part. Yeah. And since I didn't glue her down, I would have to either let my own hair stick out like this, like I'm doing now, or you can pull your own sideburns out and brush them over the hair. I could do that as well, but since I shifted it, the lace is kind of moving in the wrong direction. If I was to keep this a side part, then I would probably cut this over my ear so that I could always wear it as a side part. But I think she looks good as a right side part. Let's see, let's shift it to the left. It's going to be the same thing, just on the left side. Yeah. And here she is on the left. Again, your own hair out here could be used to just brush right over the unit if you wanted to do that. Just pull your own hair out and brush it over the lace so that you could wear it like this as a left side or right side part. But yeah, I think she's really pretty. I like her. I didn't glue her, and I'm trying to find you guys more units that you don't have to glue. This one I think is really pretty. And again, she comes in a lot of other colors. She comes in your typical 1, 1B, and 2. She comes in a few other specialty colors. Let me get my glasses on so I can see. She comes in a buttery blonde, a golden walnut, a light ash brown, and a secret highlight platinum. So all of these that I just mentioned to you are secret highlight. And if you remember from my other videos, the secret highlight color is the one that's hidden underneath the hair. I don't particularly like secret highlight, but Sensationnel seems to love it, and so they use it a lot. The one that I really like is the dimensional highlight. And dimensional highlight actually gives you more color out here. So I really like that. I'm going to put some powder in this part and just keep it on the left side. But regardless of what side I put this unit on, the part is always going to be the same, so it doesn't really matter. You can put the powder in the part anywhere you want to, because as you sift it, it's still going to stay the same. So yeah, you guys tell me what you think about this one. Again, she is Butta Lace Pre-Cut HD Lace Unit 8. And I have her in the color HL28044. If you guys like this video, you can watch my other Sensational Butta Lace Units videos. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.